I started with a gin and tonic. The gin and tonic was just wonderful. Then I went to some whitetail Saskatchewan spirit that was donated to me by Whisky Sneerson. Following that, I had a dram of, what did I have? Oh, it's on the wall back there, so let me check. Low and McKinnon VQA wine finish, single malt whiskey from Surrey, British Columbia. After that, I had a delicious and wonderful sherry edition rock oyster, where the flavors were blended together so well that it was like one flavor. It was like fruits and peat smoke and salt, and the whole thing was wrapped in a beautiful, slippery, alkaline kind of mouthfeel. Wonderful. Now I have one that's been, it's been around for a little while. I got it about 6 months ago. It is the Macallan Edition 3. Now, what's the story behind this one? Edition 3, Macallan. $159.99. It's $160. So 15% of that is what would be the taxes on it. 15%. So 10% would be $16, and 15% would be $24. So $160, $184. This son of a bitch cost me. It's got some dust on it. $184. Wow. 184 Canadian dollars. And don't forget the 10-cent bottle deposit. Oh, what's it say here? Edition number 4. Inspire, Select, Create. A new selection of exceptional oak casks will be chosen to create next year's edition. Join the discussion of at Macallan Creates. Oh well, I'll worry about that next year. But this is from, when did I get this? Edition 3. The date is, what is the date on this? The 25th of November. So there should be an edition 4 coming soon. There's a whole bunch of writing on this bottle, on this box. I'll try and get through it. I'll pour a dram first, and then we'll see what happens. Ooh, ah, yeah. That was a decent little pop. All right. One quig size dram. One Macallan Edition number 3. I will reseal this one because it's not a cheap piece of work, this one. Right away I'm getting fruit. Well, let's see what it says on here before I get serious about what's going on there. Okay. Macallan Edition number 3 is the result of a collaboration between our master whiskey maker, Bob Delgarno, and Roja Dove, one of the world's most innovative and respected perfumers. Ooh. Exceptional oak casks are the single greatest contributor to the outstanding quality, natural colors, and distinctive aromas and flavors of the Macallan. The power of aroma in whiskey making it's unquestionable, and it is this power which makes the approach to edition number 3 truly mesmerizing. This limited edition whiskey has been shaped not only by the use of exceptional oak casks, but also by the sensory and aroma adventure of the collaborators. Roja brought this skill to the distillery, nosing a range of whiskey samples and interpreting the character and aromas he encountered. Bob then utilized Roja's articulation of aromas to select dominant notes, balancing the dried fruits and citrus of the Hudosa cask, the light vanilla flavors of the bourbon cask, and the florals and the fresh cut oak from European and American oak casks, with the sherry element and heavier notes from Tevasa casks, which the Macallan is renowned for. Cask use percentage in addition of first fill, darker colors, rich flavor. Second fill, lighter colors. Okay. This is confusing. Hogshead 32% punch and 30%. But what is this? Makes no sense to me. The result is an extraordinary single malt which offers a multi-sensory experience of flavor and aroma with ABV of 48.3. Edition number 3 presents a sweet and fruity character that brings to the fore notes of vanilla, fresh cut oak, florals, and dried fruits, an alluring fruit whiskey that pushes the boundaries and reflects the artistic genius of the collaborators who united to curate, or is it create, this distinctive single malt? I don't know. Master whiskey maker's notes. Okay, here we go with the master notes. With the natural color of barley gold, additional number 3 is a sensory journey of flavor and aroma intimately entwined. The nose is reminiscent of a fine fragrance leading with vanilla, fresh cut oak, delicate florals. Orange oil provides subtle grandeur, while ginger, cinnamon, and nutmeg flit in and out. Vanilla imparts sweetness, leading citrus fruits forward, then allowing chocolate to show. Burnished oak delivers a soft ending. The palate is sweet, citrus, and vanilla, while ginger and cinnamon are balanced with a light, resinous oak finale. The finish is long, sweet, and fruity. That's quite poetic. There's a bunch of quotes on the front of here and stuff. Wow. You know what? I'm going to take a sip of water first. Oh, this will take a prominent place on the wall. I'd say that works. And here's the dram. It smells like Macallan. It smells like sherry. So far, it smells like sherry and Macallan. It is reminiscent of the Edition 2 and the double barrel, but there is something else there. Yes, floral, definitely floral. I'm getting a lot more floral here than I usually do from any whiskey. floral and fruity. You get a lot of that sherry cask fruit, cherries, like the kind of cherries that you get in the fruit cup, Del Monte fruit cup kind of thing. Not a lot of dark fruits, just fruitiness. A little bit of pineapple, a little bit of maraschino cherry. A lot of fruity notes in here. You get a bit of vanilla too, but I'm not getting any caramel. Maybe there's some in there. Some toffee, mostly fruity stuff. But my last dram had some peat in it. It was the Rock Oyster Sherry Edition. It had some Isle of Peat, so this is going Highland, or this is going Speyside from there. But I went for this one last because it has the highest ABV. It's 48.3 if I'm not mistaken. The last one was 46.8. Yeah, 48.3. So it's got more. Smells good. Smells to me like Macallan. Let's go for the palate. If I have any palate left. I should have got some oat cakes. I got some in the other room, but I didn't bring them. Water. Fruity and sherry. Let's taste it. Oh, this is nice. This is quite good. I'm getting quite a fair bit of bitterness in the sherry, bitterness from the European oak casks, I'm sure. But that was just the first sip. I'm getting sherry coating everything. Sherry, 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 sherry. Coating everything. I'm not picking up a lot of caramel. But on the nose now, I'm getting some vanilla, which is interesting. I think this particular whiskey, the edition number 3 Macallan, is big on the nose. Floral and vanilla and sherry. Lots of Oloroso, definitely. It's not very sweet. Now I'm getting a blast of caramel, which I didn't get on the first sip, but I'm getting a blast of caramel. Fruit coating everything. A little bit of bitterness on the sides of the tongue. That's probably the tannins from the European oak. Mm-hmm. I imagine that this bottle is going to disappear fast, even though it was pricey. A little pricey. I looked in the stores in the last few weeks. I can still get edition number 2. I might get another bottle of that. But this edition number 3 is interesting. Much more floral than I'm used to. Very good. Lovely. And then there's the caramel, aside from the floral. Hmm. There's a bit of a caramellogram, if that's a word. Caramellogram with I had it a second ago what this was. It's a caramellogram. With some floral notes on the nose. Oh yeah. I got it now. It's a caramellogram with a touch of bitterness. I started with a gin and tonic, and this is my fifth dram because I had a second dram of rock oyster because I liked it so much. So I had a gin and tonic. I had the whitetail. I had the Lowen McKinnon wine finish. After the Lowen McKinnon, I had 2 drams of rock oyster sherry edition. Beautiful stuff. I am really going to enjoy it from now on. And this one, the edition number 3, is a floral on the nose, caramellogram with some bitterness and tannins, especially on the aftertaste. Lovely stuff. Sláinte.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Yeah.